In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to find the last number in a column in Excel. First, open Microsoft Excel and go to the worksheet where your data is stored. This is a very useful task when you're working with lists that keep growing, and you want Excel to return the most recent value from a column without scrolling all the way down manually. To make this easier to understand, let's use a simple example in column A. Imagine the values are 10, 25, 18, 40, and 33, followed by some blank cells. In that case, the last number in the column is 33. Depending on your version of Excel and the type of data in your column, there are a few easy ways to get that result. The first method uses lookup, and this is usually the best option because it works well across most Excel versions. Enter this formula equals lookup, open parenthesis, 2, comma, 1 divided by open parenthesis, a not equal to double quotes, close parenthesis, comma, a, close parenthesis. This formula finds the last non-empty value in column A. It also works even if there are blank cells in between your data, which makes it especially practical for real-world spreadsheets. The second method uses index and match. Type this formula, equals index, open parenthesis, a, comma, match, open parenthesis, 9, 307, comma, a, close parenthesis, close parenthesis. This method is best when the column contains only numbers. Excel uses that very large number to locate the final numeric entry in the column. If you're using Excel 365 or Excel 2021, you can also use XLOOKUP. Enter equals XLOOKUP, open parenthesis, 9.1999C E 307, comma, a, comma, a, comma, -1, close parenthesis. This is a more modern formula, and it searches from the bottom to the top because of the -1 at the end, making it a clean and simple option in newer versions of Excel. Now, if your column contains mixed data, such as numbers, text, and blanks, and you only want the last number, use this formula instead, equals lookup, open parenthesis, 2, comma, 1 divided by open parenthesis is number, open parenthesis, a close parenthesis, comma, a, close parenthesis. This tells Excel to ignore text and blank cells and return only the last numeric value. As a final tip, if you're not sure which method to choose, the lookup method is usually the safest choice because it works in most situations. Also, in very large files, avoid selecting the entire column if performance becomes slow. Instead, use a range like A1 to A1000 for better efficiency.